Satnam, happy Saturday. Welcome to Kundalini Yoga with Looney. Hello. Seeing some people sign on. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Happy Saturday. Just a few opening details before we get into practice today. Hello. Good to see you guys. Thanks for the thumbs up. Welcome. Kundalini Yoga with Looney. We do this here every Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific. And I've been doing this, as many of you know, since the beginning of the lockdown, since the beginning of COVID. Just offering Kundalini Yoga, this beautiful yogic technology and energy work that helps us kind of access our highest self, our most expansive, most God-connected self. Hi, Felicia. Good to see you. Hello. And it's technologies like this, yogic practice like this, that really helps us move through challenging times with grace and with clarity. So any assistance I can be in that, I always endeavor to be helpful. So that's why we meet here on Saturdays, live stream on YouTube. All the music I run through a program called Yogi Tunes, and this makes use of musicians, yoga musician, kirtan musician, mantra musicians' music that I use here. Again, I mentioned here, we're here every Saturday practicing Kundalini Yoga together as my little offering to the community for yogic practice. If you like practicing with me here on YouTube every Saturday, you can also practice with me during the week. I offer 4 live stream yoga classes a week. 2 of them are Vinyasa Flow, a very spiritual flow class, and then 2 of them are Kundalini Yoga. I offer classes Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Okay, so you can go to carolooney.com and check out the Yoga Club classes section. And you have the option to drop into any class you want at any point in time. And you can also join for monthly subscriptions, varying levels of participation in these subscriptions, all affordable rates. So if you want to practice with me beyond here on Saturdays, you can go to my website, carolooney.com, and go to the Yoga Club classes section. We are just past our halfway point on our current 40-day mantra meditation journey. We're working with the Mul mantra. This is a mantra that helps us access our most authentic self. And we've been working with that mantra, having a really good time practicing together twice a week in this 40-day meditation journey. If you're interested in joining me in 40-day meditation journeys, our next one is coming up around March 24th, I think is going to be the start date. I haven't actually posted it yet for registration. That'll be coming in the next couple weeks. So if you want to get notified on that, just jump on my email list by going to carolooney.com and go to the contact section. Our next 40-day journey is going to be really fun. Instead of working with a mantra, which we've been doing for the past 7 40-day journeys. Hi, Dan. Hi, Howard. Our next 40-day journey is going to be focused with pranayama. So we're going to be doing a different pranayama technique every week within the 40-day meditation journey. And we're going to be using a book on our Sunday classes. We do a little book club element in our 40-day meditation journeys. We're going to be working with a book that focuses on pranayama. More to be revealed about that in coming weeks. Good to see some more of you signing on. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Kundalini Yoga here with me on YouTube. If perchance you want to make a donation to today's class, it's definitely not required, but some people reach out and ask, how can I donate? I'd love to donate. So you can either, donate monetarily if you choose. Go to PayPal, find me under carolooneyyoga@gmail.com. You can also find me under Square Cash and Zelly. Hey, Warren. Or you could just donate by subscribing to my channel. That's always a wonderful gift in return if you feel the need or the desire to provide an energy exchange. So there's PayPal, Square Cash, Zelly, if you choose, or just subscribe. It's always fun. I love how when people comment to me and then they comment to each other. It's so cute. I love that. So Howard's saying hi to Warren. Hi, Diana. All right, good to see you guys. we're going to be working with our pranic life force energy today, right? That's something we work with every time we practice Kundalini yoga. We generate prana and we create an environment where we can sustain and maintain our pranic life force energy. But the topic of today's class is some of the ways that we maybe unknowingly deplete our pranic life force energy, giving our power away, right? That can happen in many ways, whether it's physical exertion, mental, emotional, energetic. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that. Got some hearts and some good vibes from Felicia. Thank you. Good to see you guys. Happy to be here. I love our Saturday practices. There's a whole different energy on YouTube than there is on Zoom. I love my Zoom classes. We have these beautiful, like really tightly knit communities. People are able to share their images so we can all see each other. It's definitely got this intimacy about it. But the energy that I find in YouTube, it's kind of like etheric, right? You know, you can kind of, anyone could tap into you at any point in time. And there's something really expansive about the energy, even though I can't see you all. But you can most certainly see me. Okay, well, let's get started. Good to see a nice handful of you on. Welcome to Kundalini Yoga with Looney on Saturdays. Again, if you ever want to practice with me more, you can join my yoga club classes for drop-in or membership on my website, carolooney.com. Okay, I'm going to slide back. And we're going to go through our process. If any of you guys are new to Kundalini, we go through sort of a tuning in process. Energetically, vibrationally, mentally, emotionally, by chanting a couple invocational mantras. We have the Adi mantra, Adi meaning first. We have the Adi mantra. And this mantra is a mantra that endeavors to help us connect into the source of our being, into that living consciousness. And the mantra sounds like this. Ong, O-N-G, back of the throat, Namo, Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the divine teacher within. That's what that translates into. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. And then we follow that up with a mantra called the Mangala Charan mantra. And this is a mantra of protection. This is a mantra that also kind of helps us get into the vibration to surrender into the universal flow. There's this universal law, this energy called, well, I like to use the acronym God. Generate, organize, and destroy. Some know this as Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Creative energy, new beginnings. Sustainer energy, that sort of existential energy, right? Sometimes it can be a little infuriating or boring. And then you have that destruction energy, Shiva, right? The energy of change, the energy of transformation, the energy of deaths, either on the macrocosmic or the microcosmic level. And this mantra helps us kind of be embraced by that energy, not be afraid or in resistance or grasping to any of those three elements of the energy. Okay, so we tune in with these mantras. Om Namo, Guru Dev Namo, I bow to the divine teacher within, and then the Mangala Charan mantra. If these are new mantras to you, that's totally okay. You know, it doesn't mean that you have to shut it down and move on. Just listen to the mantra. Allow the vibration and the energy of the mantra to kind of sink into your mind, and maybe think the mantra as you hear it. It's really helpful. I see a couple more comments on here. I can't see them, but I can see them kind of popping up. So know that I will recognize and respond to you when class is over. So feel free to enter chats into the field throughout the class, okay? Let's rub our hands together. Stimulating 72,000 energy channels. We call these nadis. We also know these as meridian lines. If you've ever been to acupuncture, right? They put needles on these meridian lines. We are endeavoring to activate, clear these meridian lines through movement, through breath, through sound, through energy work. Okay, so let's stimulate these palms, rub the energy of the hands together to activate these nadis. You can also rub the soles of the feet together. Basically, these nadis begin in the navel center and they end in the hands and the feet. So when we do this nice rubbing together, we start to stimulate, generate heat. All right, let's bring the thumbs into the sternum, shoulders down away from the ears. Most importantly, lengthen that spine. Let's take a few breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth to kind of cleanse your energy palette, so to speak. In through the nose. Allow those eyes to drift up to third eye center, stimulating hypothalamus, pituitary, pineal glands in the brain. Last breath. All right, let's begin. Tuning in with the Adi Mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Arangure Name Jugarangure Name Satgure Name Sri Gurudev Name. Arangure Name Jugarangure Name Satgure Name Sri Gurudev Name. Arangure Name Jugarangure Name Satgure Name Sri Gurudev Name. Take a deep full breath in through the nose. Suspend it, root lock, third eye. Feel your heartbeat, feel your pulse. And exhale, release. Welcome, everybody. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining me. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about giving away our power, right? Kind of whether that's on a physical level, emotional level, mental level, energetic level, and the state of affairs that leaves our being in, right? And we're going to be doing in our Kriya set today. I just want to give some advance notice to those of you who may be pregnant or on the first 3 days of your period. We're going to be doing some breath of fire. And with that pranayama, it's indicated that women who are pregnant or on the first 3 days of your period probably should not do breath of fire. So when that's indicated, please instead do a longer, deeper breath. And for people who may have issues with high or low blood pressure, maybe recently went through some sort of surgery, we're also going to be doing what are called kumbhakas, breath retention, breath holds. We're going to be doing a baya kumbhaka, which is a breath hold on empty. And we're going to be doing a antar kumbhaka, which is a breath hold on a full breath. Okay, so if you have high, low blood pressure issues or recently been through surgery, maybe abstain from the breath holds, right? Holding on the empty lowers the blood pressure. Holding on the full raises the blood pressure. So just little helpful hints, since I'm not in room with you and can't necessarily see or speak to you about any conditions you might have. Now, little Dharma talk before we get started today. Giving our power away, right? When something has power over us, be it a person, a place, or a thing, we talk about this a lot. If you've ever been in a 12-step meeting of any sort, they talk about giving your power away. focusing too much energy maybe on person, place, or a thing. Doing this depletes our energy, our prana, our life force energy, projecting our energy outside of ourselves onto something, right? When something has power over us, we become preoccupied with it. It can be a strong, powerful magnetization, like an addiction or an obsession of some sort, or it can be a repulsion or a resistance, maybe like a resentment or avoiding dealing with something that has happened that we're in denial of, right? That can be equally something that can take our power away just through sheer avoidance of that person, place, or thing. Okay, either way, it creates more suffering in our lives and it negatively impacts our state of being. We're predominantly focused on our state of being in yoga and expanding our awareness, connecting to reality beyond just the material, connecting to God. Right? Yoga is all about all of these things. And yoga doesn't even necessarily need to be on the mat. Yoga could be doing the dishes. Yoga could be going to the grocery store. It all depends on your connection to your state of being, your breath, and a higher power. And when we give our power away, our actual life essence becomes depleted and compromised. Our energy, our health, our quality of life becomes depleted. We all find ourselves in this state of affairs from time to time, right? Giving our power away. And some of us have this issue more than others. When I am in this place, thankfully due to yoga, I find it to be less often and less intense. When I'm in this place where I feel something has power over me or I'm giving my power away, awareness is obviously key. So first, a connection needs to be born with the breath, right? And once we have that connection with the breath, then if the further reflection can be implemented. And in that state, I try and shift my focus from what it is that I'm doing and focus it instead in how am I being? So focusing from what it is that I'm doing to how it is that I'm actually being when I'm in that place, when I'm projecting my energy outward. This subtle shift helps me gain a deeper awareness to my state of pranic energy. If I'm more focused on what I am doing or what I am not doing, my focus is primarily on the outcome, expectation, or the goal of that thing I am doing or not doing. And this can be a positive thing as it's a motivator for progress in many ways. But this doing focused mindset can be disserving to us when it is valued at the expense of our state of being. When we tap into our state of being, we can assess what actions are depleting our life force energy. We can gain awareness. We can gain a deeper wisdom around what is knocking us off balance, really. And what in our lives we may be giving too much power away to. This allows us to take mindful and heartfelt, contrary action to restore balance, harmony, sustainability, and a pranic life force energy. And tapping into our state of being involves just kind of an inward reflection on how does my body feel? What is my state of breathing like? Is it short and fragmented in the upper chest, or is my state of breathing more into the belly, more expansive through the rib cage, more full body breathing? What is my heart rate like? What is my emotional state like? Right? And we can just reflect upon those qualities. We start to tap into our inner being. This creates an intimacy with our being, which allows us to gain a more clear perspective into the motivation through which we are doing. Often when we give our power away, our doing is motivated by some sort of a grasping or a resistance, which ultimately boils down to fear being the motivator of our doing, right? I'm either grasping because I'm afraid it's going to go away, or I'm resisting because I'm afraid that it's going to get too close to me, right? Grasping or resistance creates a lot of suffering. And when we give our power away, it's usually because we're in one of those states of being, ultimately foundationally representative of the experience in the state of fear. Only through tapping into our being can we gain this awareness. When we can merge our doing with our being, we can maintain and build our prana, our personal power, and our spiritual sovereignty our state of doing becomes more illuminated and more impactful. Thus, we start to live more dharmically and less karmically. Okay, so today's Kriya set is going to build our pranic life force energy. It's going to be an energizing set. We're going to stimulate the navel center to balance the low chakras and move the energy up into the heart. We're going to stimulate the heart center, and we're going to also do a lot of work to energize the magnetic field around the body and kind of raise that vibrational frequency. So it's going to be a great set. I hope you're excited. Let's start with our Sufi circles. Let me make sure my speaker's on.
Battery 100%.
And maybe it's already come into your awareness, some of the things that may in present life you may be giving your power away to, right? And whether it's just the fear of the circumstances surrounding this whole COVID situation that we've been in for almost a year, right? When we tap into our being, that's really the only thing that we can have control over, starting with the breath. All right, let's ground our lowest energy center with some Sufi circles. Let's close the eyes. Just listen to the sound of my voice. Hands are on the shins. Inhaling, rolling my heart forward. Exhale, rounding, tucking the tail. Inhaling and exhaling. Grounding our lowest energy center. Starting to sense the space around your body. Be aware of it. This expands our awareness. Get out of that body-focused awareness and get focused into spatial awareness, which includes the body and the energy. And emptiness, full of potential. Let's go for 4 more in this direction, lifting through the heart, rounding through the back. Inhale, hold center, and let's reverse the direction. Soothing your way into these Sufi circles, opening up the body, loosening up tension, massaging the internal organs. Primarily, we listen to mantra music when we practice Kundalini yoga. These sounds have a medicinal effect on our being. Sound current, we call it the nod. So please open your ears up to hear the sound current. Let it become part of the practice. Let's go for 4 more. Last time. Inhale, hold center, lift through the chest. Exhale, round, tuck the tail, don't let it. Inhale, exhale. Opening up the intercostal muscles of the ribs. Energizing the central channel of the spine, allowing that Kundalini energy to rise. Deep breathing in through both left and right nostrils. Go deeper than your regular autopilot breath. I'd like you to breathe down deep into the lowest part of your being. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up high to the crown of the head. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Hands come onto the shoulders, please. Let's take the shoulders down away. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. Eyes are at third eye center. Taking the energy from second to third chakra, rising it up into the heart center. Priming the body for the energy work we're about to partake in. Allowing your awareness to expand, your breath to deepen, your nervous system to rebalance. Let's keep with these beautiful rotations. Lift the hands off the shoulders. Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumb. Feel the expansion through the heart and the charging of the field around the body. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's go for 2 more. Keeping with this, raise the arms up to 60 degrees. Keeping that Gyan Mudra. Chest tips up to the sky. Face tips up to the sky. Calling a sense of gratitude into the heart. Inhale left, exhale right. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach the arms high. And let's sweep it through the energy field. Auric sweeps. Reaching through. Strong energy in the hands. Energy reaching through the fingertips. Maybe sense a color in the palm of your hands and sweep that color through your energy field. These visualizations to some may seem silly. To those of us who can be really empowered, charged by visualization, we are creators. We can turn those visualizations into a reality. The only limit is your creativity, or lack of it, lack of connection to it. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach arms high. Suspend the breath, root lock, third eye. Exhale, come and bow forward onto tabletop position. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Spread those fingers wide. Let's begin with some cat-cow. We're going to be moving cerebrospinal fluid through the central channel of the spine, distributing pranic energy through the body. Inhale, lift chin and tail. Exhale, round tuck and down. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chin and tail. Exhale, round tuck and dome. Knees come out wide. Sit those hips back to the heels. Forehead comes to the ground. Tap into that third eye center. The expansiveness of the inner universe. Inner multiverse, rather. Placing a strong focus at the third eye center. While you breathe long and deep. Alright. Let's inhale, rise up. Please come seated into a cross-leg position. Alright. I'm going to do a little pranayama before we begin the Kriya set. Okay, as I mentioned, we're going to be doing some breath holds today. We're going to be doing some breath of fire. So breath of fire people, pregnant or women on the first 3 days of your cycle, menstruating, please refrain from breath of fire. Okay, now I'm going to take the hands into really fun mudra. I'm going to take my thumb and close down my sun and my Mercury finger. Jupiter and the index finger remain extended. Okay, kind of like a peace sign. All right, my hands are going to come where my two fingers are pointing toward one another but not touching. Elbows are wide out to the side. This is my inhale with a breath of fire. My exhale kind of brings my arms down to stimulate the ribs and the muscles that support the ribs to kind of open up the lungs and the heart center. Okay, so it's going to be a breath of fire. Powerful pumping of the navel through the nostril we breathe. Even on the inhale, even on the exhale. Okay, it's kind of like a little chicken dance, a little bit, right? Eyes are at the third eye center. We really think about stimulating the rib cage, right? You want the lungs to get stimulated. We're also stimulating a lot of lymphatic drainage here in the lymph nodes and the underarms and the breasts. All right, let those arms kind of smack down on the ribs. Here we go. Now I'd like you to inhale, suspend the breath, root lock, third eye. And exhale. Arms come up. 60 degrees. Shoulders down away from the ears. Fingers pull in toward the pads of the palms. Thumbs are directed toward one another. Again, begin breath of fire. Think of your state of being while you're here, or at least become aware of it. Is the spine long? Are the muscles engaged but also soft and aware? Shoulders down away from the ears, eyes at the third eye center. Arms are electric. Let's take a deep inhale, suspend the breath. Join those thumb tips to touch on the held breath. Keep the fingers to reach to the sky on held breath. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Hands come down and rest, palms face up on the knees. Meditate for a few moments. Notice just through that pranayama technique a crisper sense of awareness, clarity, space. Gently blink the eyes open. Now we're going to do a little breath hold, a little kumbhaka, little Vaya Kumbhaka, which is a breath hold on the exhale. Okay, so I'd like you to take kind of a gentle fist, right? So left gentle fist, right hand is on top, and this is going to serve to help us push the belly in. Okay, so we're going to just follow me first by watching and listening, and then you can participate with me if you've never done this before. So I'm going to take a full inhale. I'm going to completely exhale through the nose or the mouth. Hold it out, suck, root lock, and belly up and in. And then inhale. And then do that again. And we'll do that for a couple minutes. Now again, those of you with low blood pressure issues, or maybe have gone through some surgery in this area or in this area, be your own best doctor. Be mindful, maybe not participate in the breath holds. Okay, here we go. Take it full inhale. Complete exhale. All the way out. Fully empty, 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 empty. Pulling it up. Inhale. Exhale. Out, 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 out. Pull up and in. Eyes and third eye. Let's do two more. After that full inhale, release the hands and please just meditate for a few moments. Eyes at third eye center, long deep breathing. Casting an awareness. It's these moments of stillness that I find almost most important in Kundalini Yoga. It's in these spaces where we develop that awareness that this style is known for. We call it the yoga of awareness. Another way of calling it awareness is consciousness. This is the yoga that helps us raise and expand our consciousness, helping us gain an insight and intuition in a relationship with our inner being. It's these moments of stillness that bring us there. Okay, please blink your eyes open. Roll on to rock pose. Hips sit on the heels. And if you have tender knees, you can always put a bolster or blanket under the heels, between the butt and the heels to take some of that pressure off the knees. If that pressure is not an issue for you, really allow the buttocks to sink down onto the knees. There's a little meridian point, kind of energy meridian point there under the back side of the legs that helps us with elimination and release. Not only on the literal level, right? But also on the emotional, energetic, spiritual level, right? Allowing, releasing. This is a necessary element when it comes to evolution. Now we're going to do a part of the Kriya called Sat Kriya. This is an exercise in Kundalini yoga that can be done on itself, just as a regular practice on a daily basis. Do Sat Kriya once a day for a year, you're good to go, right? It's great energy work. It involves moving the energy up through the central channel of the spine, up to the crown center of the head. So I'm going to employ a mudra that involves stimulating the crown chakra. I'm going to interlace my hands over my head, Jupiter fingers extend to the sky, shoulders plug down and away. I'm going to engage my root lock navel muscles as I chant the sound Sat and kind of engage. As I chant the mantra Nam, I release. Okay, so Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, with the eyes at the third eye center. We're creating a massage in the body, upward pulsation. And this is also stimulating to remove any energy blocks and allow that energy to rise up through the central channel. The mantra Sat, Nam, means truth is my name. Vibrating this sound very powerfully, channeling it into our energy fields. Okay. Here we go. Eyes at third eye. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Stay with me. Nam, Sat, Nam. Keep that focus. Nam, Sat, 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 Nam. Inhale. Root lock, third eye focus, contain the breath without anxiety. Keep the posture, exhale. Again. Contain, direct. And exhale, release. Hands come down through the energy field. Ground the fingertips to the floor. Place the hands on the thighs and just rest for a moment. Gaining that awareness. breaths. Just observing, not judging. Alright, gently blink the eyes open. Let's extend the legs out. We're gonna come into a kind of a V-sitting posture, employing breath of fire. Okay, so pumping of the navel, rhythmic breath, moving in and out through both nostrils. Fingers turn toward my hips, shoulders pull back and away. I lean back slightly, lift my legs up to 60-degree angle. Navel's engaged, back muscles are engaged. Feel free to bend the knees if that's helpful. Eyes closed, drawn up to third eye center. Let's begin. Breath of fire. Pump that belly. This is not a manic breath. It's a smooth, rhythmic, sustainable breath. Root lock is engaged. Eyes are drawn up to third eye center. Engaging into those muscles of the thighs, the inner thighs, pointing through the toes. Stay with me, guys. Keep focused. Move through the uncomfortable. Closing it out, the last 10 seconds. Stay here with me. Inhale. Suspend, engage, direct. And exhale, release the legs. Maybe bow forward. Take a few cleansing breaths. And then rise it up. This one's fun, especially those of you who maybe have practiced martial arts in the past, like me. We're going to be employing a breath hold. This breath hold is going to be on the full inhale. Okay, so it's called Antara Kumbhaka. Okay, so we're going to take a full deep breath in through the nose. Hold the breath, and not just here, right? I want you to hold the breath here, 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 right? The whole, like a big barrel. I want you to hold the breath in the being here, okay? Not just here, not in here, all through here, okay? Taking the thumbs inside of the fingers. I'm gonna have a deep full inhale. On the held breath, I'm gonna throw as many punches as I can, right? Really energizing that center of the heart. Okay, and now the difference between, I used to teach martial arts, so there's a big difference between knocking on doors and throwing a punch. Okay, we're not throwing up and out and down. We're throwing out and then recoiling. We're throwing out and then recoiling, okay? Sorry to be very Saturn about it, but it's just part of my nature. Okay, thumbs inside. Let's take a deep inhale. Full body hold and punch. Hold as long as you can without creating inflammation, and then exhale. Continue. Let it be powerful. Let's go for 3 more. Up the ante. Last time. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Last time and hold it. Root lock, third eye. And release, relax. Hummy hum, brum hum. Hummy hum, brum hum. Hummy hum, brum hum. Hummy hum, brum hum. Feel vibration in the face, sinuses, in the lips. Hummy hum, brum hum. Hummy hum, brum hum. Eyes with third eye center. Hummy hum, brum hum. 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 Hummy hum, brum. Gently bring the hands toward the ankles. Feel free to continue chanting if you like, but we're gonna inhale, pull the heart forward, draw the shoulder blades back. Exhale, round, tuck the tail and dome, spinal flex. Eyes fixed at third eye center. Move through the spine, lift the heart, round the back. Facilitate the distribution of prana. Let's go for 10. Now lift. Suspend the breath. Lock third eye. Exhale, release. Hands shift onto the knees, palms face down. Moving that energy up even higher. That throat, third eye, and crown. Eyes are at third eye center. Drop those shoulders like dead weight. And inhale, suspend the shoulders up. Lock third eye. Keep going. Just observe. Bear witness. Gain awareness. It's in these places of stillness where we can find what the true harmony point is, the true middle point. Homeostasis, balance. We create a familiarity with that. Through that, we are able to then call it on, call it in more easily, more effectively. Because we've gained a relationship, a knowingness with its experience. Long deep Feel free to stay in this meditative posture. Come laying down onto your back. Savasana. Feet and thighs turn out naturally. Palms face up next to the hips. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Jaw softens, tongue relaxes in the mouth. Ears fall back and eyes sink back. Please gain awareness of the crown of your head. Soft awareness at that center of the top of your head. Gently wiggling your fingers and your toes. Draw your knees into your chest. Wrap your forearms around your shins and rock from side to side. Roll onto one side into fetal position. Allow yourself to lay there relaxed for just a moment. Take a full deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out. Feel how that kind of brings an energetic, an emotional sense of release. And then please use your top hand to press yourself up seated, cross-leg position. We're going to do our mantra of the week. So those of you who are practice with me regularly and those of you who are on my mailing list are notified at the beginning of every week of our mantra of the week. And we chant this mantra through our YouTube classes and through the Kundalini classes on my yoga club platform on my website. This week's mantra is a very expansive mantra. It's called Akal Mahakal. That's the mantra. Akal Mahakal. Akal Mahakal is a powerful life-giving chant. Helps us remove fear, right? And often, as I was talking about, when we give away our power, we're usually in some experience of fear that manifests into a grasping or resistance of some sort. Helps to relax the preoccupation of the mind as well. And I think any repetitive mantra, I mean, that's the essence of mantra, mind entrainment or mind liberation. It helps us become aware of the undying nature of our being. Akal means undying. Maha means great, and Kal itself means death. So undying, great death, right? The great death, the undying death. There is a nature to us that does not die. And that's what we're vibrating. We're vibrating a relationship with this undying nature of ourselves. And this is what brings us into full spiritual sovereignty. This is what brings us into a deeper sense of empowerment, not just ego bravado. You know what I mean? So Akal Mahakal. All right. Hands in Gyan Mudra. And eyes are drawn up to third eye center. It's kind of a higher pitch, right? Which makes sense because we're drawing that vibration up to the higher centers. So you're going to feel it, heart, throat, probably third eye as you chant. Try and get it in that higher pitch to activate those higher centers. All right, we'll go for about 5 to 7 minutes. Lengthen the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Eyes at third eye center. Deep inhale. Feel the belly, feel the chest, eyes up at third eye. Hold the breath like a neutral container. Exhale. Again, inhale. Suspend the breath fully. Root lock, third eye. And exhale. Just sit for a moment in silence, meditation. Casting a huge light-filled net over the whole awareness of your being. It's beyond the body. when you focus more specifically on it. It's not just in the body, it's around the body. There's a field of awareness. And the body is just part of that field. The denser vibration within the field. Gently open the eyes. Let's bring the hands to the heart center. Oftentimes I close out with the Long Time Sun a cappella, and sometimes I close out with musical accompaniment. And today I'd like to pull an old school that I've been kind of bringing back into the mix, which is to chant Sanatam Kaur's version of the Long Time Sun. So it's 3 rounds. The Long Time Sun, may the Long Time Sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Right? To some, that may just seem like a very quaint and sweet blessing, and in fact it is. But in addition to that, the sun, what is the representation of the sun? The sun represents the soul. The sun represents that through which our whole solar system is allowed to be in existence to our understanding. And on the microcosmic level, the soul is the sun, right? Within our being, within our universe of our individuated self. And so may the long time sun shine upon you. May you always be an experience of your soul. All love surround you. Love being the highest vibration. Let it emanate into your field. And that pure light, that pure consciousness within you, let it guide your way. Let it direct your path. Okay, so let's sing this mantra 3 times through. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. Pure light within you, guide your way on. And then we close out with 3 long vibrational declarations and expressions of the mantra Satnam, declaring truth is our identity. Let's bring those, it's 111 too. Let's bring those hands at the heart center. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine on you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide Final breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose and suspend it. Keeping the breath held, bringing folded hands to third eye center. Blessing that you'll be guided by intuition. Have the wisdom and courage to follow. Exhale, bowing forward. Satnam. Namaste. Now, rising up. Well done, you guys. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're feeling great, feeling charged, empowered. Again, if you'd like to practice with me more than just here on Saturdays, you can join me on my yoga club classes, 4 live stream classes a week on Looney.com. And if you'd like to get on my mailing list and be updated of my weekly schedule and the next upcoming 40-day meditation journey, which will be beginning on March 24th. Registration is not open yet, but I'm piecing it all together. So that'll be going on. So if you want to get notified of upcoming fun stuff like that, you can get on my mailing list, carolooneyyoga@gmail.com. You can email me or jump on my website, carolooney.com, and go to the contact section. This is Honey. Let's see. We got a couple. Hey, Brenda McCabe. Hey, Tom Carlson. We got Diana says, great set and Dharma talk. I have a swim session at the plunge and have to dash. Okay, no problem. Thank you, Diana. All right, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful class. I look forward to seeing you either during the week in classes or next week on our Saturday session. Dan, I'm glad you're feeling great. Howard, you're welcome. Okay, my friends, Satnam. We'll see you again. Bye-bye.